distributors. You could, in the chat, let me know how long you've been in for, and let me know also where you're from in the chat. Nice. 3 years. Perfect. Perfect. All right. And guys, if you've enrolled a new distributor in the last 3 months, I would be texting them personally and saying, hey, make sure you're on this call. 2 weeks, Atlanta, Georgia, 2 months, 2 years, almost a year. Surrey, nice, a few weeks. Cool, cool, cool. All right. You guys, I'm really excited for this. So let's record. I think I already recorded. Okay. I am so excited to go over this training with you guys tonight. So this is going to be like essentially a new distributor training and how to reach your first goal. So maybe in the chat too, just while we have a couple more people coming in on their, the late people, the people that were always late for class and they had to awkwardly walk in the door. I'm just joking. That was me. Tell me why you joined. Okay, I just want to know if you thought to yourself and like you just take a second and think, and you say, in my wildest dreams, if this really did work for me, what would come from it? Like, what are you here for? Are you here to, just pay a little bit of extra debt off? Are you here because you want to, be home with your children or your child? Are you here because you want to make a little bit of extra money to invest? You want to have to quit your job, pay for a trip to Wonderland and pay debt. Nice, nice, nice. I want to be rich like you. Oh my God, pay $18,000 in debt, pay for my son's medication, get out of debt, get out of debt. I love this. Okay. So let's start off. I love all these, by the way. And I want to start off just by saying that when I joined, I was really in a similar position as a lot of you guys, just reading through these chats. So if we haven't had the chance to connect yet, my name is Jackie and I've been doing this business for 5 years. Okay. So I've been doing this for 5 years, and really my role to you is literally just to help you get started strong and the steps that you need to take to get your business off the ground. I'll give you a quick backstory. When I found this business, I was actually somebody that had turned it down for 3 years. Some lady had randomly added me, and she was like this person that lived in a couple towns over. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? It sound okay? She lived in a couple towns over, and anyways, I was so skeptical about what she did. So I say this to say, if you have people that are watching you and they're like hating a little bit, that was me. And she just was so consistent with her business. She shared her life. She shared that she had 2 daughters and like just little things. I would see her at the beach with her daughter on a Monday, and I was like, how are you there? And I was working 2 jobs. And I was that person that just never thought it was for me. And 3 years later, when my situation changed and my life changed, I went to the person that was the most consistent, and I just got to this place where I said, hey, like, I don't know if this is going to work for me, but I'm actually more scared to stay in the same spot than to be where I'm at. And it's funny because when I look back at this business, I realized that you will be driven by one of 2 things, and you can put it in the comments when you know what you're driven by, but you're either going to be driven by your purpose, what this can bring for you. Maybe you're like, oh my gosh, I saw somebody, I heard Robert Kiyosaki say that, if he had to start all over from the beginning, he would do network marketing, because that's where, you can really just build it from nothing and make it into something. And you're like, I just want to I just can see the vision. But some of us are driven by the pain, and they're like, of like not wanting to be where we are anymore. Can you drop a 1 in the comments if you feel that? You're like, oh my gosh, yes. Like at some point you just got so sick and tired of where you're at. Like that was me. Okay. I was so sick and tired of working 60 hours a week to be broke all the time. I was so sick and tired of like literally putting $10 in my gas tank and like not putting 20 because I needed that $10 for lunch. Like, does anybody feel me on that? Okay. That was me being driven by my pain. Now, I feel like you need to feel that, and you need to realize what is going to drive you to do this, because I will tell you right now, you have your hands on something that can 1000% get you moving out of this direction if you're feeling like you're driven by your pain. Okay. If you're just sick and tired, I promise you, it doesn't matter what your background is. I promise you, it doesn't matter where you think you are right now. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. It just doesn't matter. Guys, if I look at our team, like there are so many different types of people in this team page, different backgrounds, different ages, different beliefs, different color personalities. Like you have a space here, and we just want you to know that we're gonna help you grow this at your speed, but giving you the right tools. And I want to help you do this step by step. This is what our training is going to be about tonight. I know that when you come into something like this and network marketing, you really hear like the oh my gosh, like you want to make $1 million in the next 30 seconds, click here, and you just meditate for 5 minutes and now you're a millionaire. Anybody seen an ad like that? And it's like, yeah, right. Okay. Here's the thing. I want to ask you, if I could show you how to make $300 a month, just to start off, would that be something that would change your life? And I want you to like think about it, like don't just be like yes in the comments if it's a yes. Truly, if you made an extra $300, if you could jump into this business, it's not going to change no one's life. Okay, well, does anyone have $300 I can borrow? Does anyone have $300 I can borrow? Come on, Oprah Winfrey wants an extra $300. Okay, come on, truly, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about your first goal. We're going to talk about how to build to the first level of this business. And what you will find is if you're already here and you've already made that, this is going to show you how to build past that. And if you are not here yet, we're going to give you the steps. Okay. So this is really going to be like a new distributor training. Okay. So let's first start off with your first goal. Okay. So you come into this business and you go through the bot training, you're going to go through your training, and your first goal is to sign 6 customers in your first 30 days. Okay, this is your first goal. Now, can I put a yes in the comments if you've already accomplished this? And I want you to put a 2 in the comments if you are still within your 30 days and you still have not got your first 6 customers. Okay, Carol just got her 6 customers in her 30 days, just in the nick of time. So good. Okay. So there's a couple of us that have got it, and there's a couple of us that are still looking to get it, okay? So let's quickly talk about what getting your first 6 customers in the first 30 days looks like, okay? So when you get your first 6 customers in the first 30 days, this is gonna earn you your first bonus, okay? So your first bonus is going to be, obviously you get commission the whole time. So as you come in and you start signing these customers, and we're gonna go over how to do that tonight, you're gonna start earning your residual paycheck. Now, this paycheck will compound, which I love. So when I came in, my first paycheck was $30. I had signed a couple customers at the end of my 30 days. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just worked the whole month for $30. It's so crazy. But really my mindset was, oh my gosh, if I can make 30, I know it works. I know the system works. Like I'm going to build on this. Okay. And anyways, so getting those first 6 customers in the first 30 days, you're going to be able to start compounding your commission check, which is a residual commission check, but you're also going to earn your first bonus. Okay. So I want you guys to write down 6 loyal customers in your first 30 days equals first bonus. And your first bonus on top of your commission is going to be a $150 credit US, or about $200 Canadian, on any free product that you want. So anything in our store. Now you can use this to obviously get the products in your hands for free, try them, put them in your body, put them on your body, eat them, drink them, whatever you need to do. You're going to feel excited that you're using the products. You're going to be able to talk easier about them, and you're going to be able to use that testimony to grow your business. Or you can use those first 6 customers in that, $200 product credit to actually get samples. A lot of our products come in sampleable products where you're going to be able actually to sell these as samples and flip it for a profit. So just to give you an idea, in the last couple days, we've made quite a bit in sample cash. Okay. Like we could literally show you how to make sample cash forever. It's a really awesome system, but just know that's the first goal. Okay. So when you sign those first 6 customers in your 30 days, your first goal is done. Now, let's talk about how we're going to start, like what to do to get those customers. We're going to talk about a couple resources. I'm going to share my screen with you, and then I'm going to talk to you about your first promotion. Okay. So in the comments, let me know if you are excited. Okay. Let me know, because I'm getting excited. Okay. So a couple resources for you as you come in. Okay. Let me keep the chat open just so I can see everything here. Okay. So a couple things that I want you to note as just a couple really quick resources, okay, that you should have already logged into. So number one, know your website. Okay, so this is your website. It's going to be whatever your name is, .itworksca.com most likely. This is basically your storefront. Your customers can come here. This is where you're going to get to learn about the products. If you click on any of our products, you're going to be able to scroll down. You're going to be able to see the benefits, the features and benefits. Each product will have our product information sheet at the bottom here. Anyways, that's all the products, okay? So you'll be able to go through there. Now, if you have customers in different countries, you can click the flag at the top right. All of our countries that we do business are right here. And then each product, you're gonna be able to see the price in that country. Yeah, you'll be able to go through, okay? Now, don't feel like you have to know everything about every product to get started. You just don't. You'll really learn as you go. Okay, so if somebody asks you a question, like what I'm trying to say is don't be the person that's like, oh, I'm not going to start because somebody's going to ask me a question I don't know. They probably will, and that's how you're going to learn. And you literally can find everything going your website or asking your enroller. Okay, now the other thing I want you guys to know about is our back office, esuite.itworks.com. So your website is your front of house. Your customers can go here. This is like your public website. Your eSuite is your back office that only you as a distributor get access to, where you can also look up prices. You can look up your reports and everything in here. We won't go through this today, but you can look through this, okay? Now, really quickly, I want to explain what a loyal customer is, just in case anybody's unfamiliar, okay? So a loyal customer, we have like when we say you want to sign 6 customers, we really have 2 types of customers, okay? First one is a retail. Retail is somebody that pays full price. So whenever you go on your website, no matter what country you're in, what product you're looking at, you'll always see that each product has 2 prices, a retail and a loyal customer, okay? So retail is just somebody that purchases something one time, full price, no discount. You very rarely will sell this. A loyal customer is somebody that orders once a month for 3 months to get your 40% discount. Okay, so write that down. Loyal customer equals somebody that orders once a month for 3 months to receive your discount, 40%. Okay, now that loyal customer program is flexible. You can switch up the products by month. So when your customers order, they'll just be ordering their first month. And then they're able to go in and edit their order for their second and their third month to any other product they want. They have the option to skip 1 month if they want, and there is no minimum order. After the 3 months, there's no commitment for your customer to keep ordering, but they'll keep your discount for life on the entire store. So with good customer service and great products, a little mix of both, what you're going to get is people logging in months later, years later, ordering a product where you're still actually making a commission, which is awesome. Okay. Now that loyal customer program, so like I think I've touched everything on it. Once a month for 3 months. After the 3 months, there's no commitment to keep ordering, but you keep the discount for life. And the benefits why people are going to sign up as a loyal customer is A, because of the discount. B, because our products are results based, right? So like if you want to lose weight, you're not going to drink one coffee. You're going to drink it for a period of time to see results. If you want to brush your teeth and whiten your teeth, you're going to do that daily. We recommend it daily. It's like showering. You want to stay clean. We recommend you do that daily. Okay. The loyal customer program is once a month for 3 months. It's a really great amount of time for people to get results with their products. But like I said, there is flexibility to switch it up. Okay. Now the question becomes, how are we going to get these 6 customers, right? Anybody like, okay, Jackie, that's great, but like, how are we going to get them? Anybody feeling that? Anybody feeling that? Anybody feeling that? How are we going to get these 6 customers? Is she going to tell us? Yes, I'm going to tell you. Okay. So I want you to think about this. Okay. You have started a business and your goal is to only get these first 6 customers. Now there's a couple ways that you're going to do this. Okay. And I want you guys to take notes if you're not. Number 1, posting. Okay. You got to post. Okay. So I want to ask you, where do you plan on working your business? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? Is it all 3? Is it 2? Is it 1.5? Okay. For me, if I was a new distributor and I was just starting and I was new on the, like I was like, this was new to all of me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I would start with just Facebook and we're going to master Facebook. We're going to get comfortable and then we're going to move on. Okay. So whatever platform you're posting on, you posting on your platform is your open for business sign. Okay. So the first thing I want to tell you that as you come into this business, you have to start posting about the products, right? Like that's how we're going to start getting people to know that we have products. So again, this is why getting those first 6 customers is important, because you're going to get that product in your own hands. But I really want you to find a couple products that you're going to be talking about consistently. Now, if I can give you some recommendations, okay, the coffee, the fat burning coffee is incredible. The Thermophyte X for weight loss is a great option. The cleanse is super popular, so feel free to just jot these down. Our collagen supplement for hair and skin and nails is incredible. Anything that you like, if you see something and you're like, wow, I can really see myself using that, or like, I really like this, or I see my enroller post about this all the time, I want you to choose about 3 products that you're going to get very consistent with. Okay. And we are going to post about these products. Now, I'm going to share my screen with you, and I want to give you a first little in-depth view on how we're posting and what your page should look like. Okay. So if you guys aren't paying attention to this part, I don't know what you're doing, but you're definitely going to want to start now. Okay. So first thing that we're going to talk about is how our page looks, because this essentially is our business, our storefront, right? Think about if you had a storefront, what would you want your message to say to the public? You would want them to know that you're open for business. You would want them to know that you're a decent human being. You would want them to know that you're a real person. Okay. So I'll just give you my kind of overview, what I have on my timeline here. So when I walk, when you walk up to my page, you're seeing my name, okay, as my name, okay. I want you to notice that my profile picture is a crisp, clear photo of me. This is very important. Switch up your profile. You guys, I just switched up mine. Get good lighting. It's going to make all the difference. Make sure that you have a cover photo that shows who you are. Guys, you really want people to see that you're a real person as they look at your page, okay? So I'm going to take some time at the end to go through people's pages and give some recommendations. So if you want to, if you want to stick around for that, stick around for that. Yes, Mike made the nice background. And the reason why I have this picture, you guys, is see as you scroll down and you look at my picture right here in that little bubble, see how it looks clear and crisp. Don't have a picture of, 50 people in your thing. Don't have you and your husband or you and your wife, like literally just have you. It makes all the difference. Okay. Here I have a bio about me. If you have anything that says work from home, boss babe, keto coffee queen, it works from home, take it out. Okay. Not because we're ashamed of that, just because I don't want somebody to come on my page and prejudge me for how somebody else has built their business. Okay, people are not going to do business with you because you have a business. They're going to relate to you through who you are as a person. And so your bio needs to be just that. Okay, full-time living for a living. I'm on Vancouver Island. I'm keto-ish and I'm a mom. Okay, so edit that. That's homework for you guys today. Okay, now as you go down my page, I want you to recognize how I post. So I'm going to explain as I go through. Okay, so today you have a picture. This is me talking about our trial packages. This is an eye-catching picture. It's not just me holding a coffee bag. There's a little bit of curiosity to this. It's me showing my face. Okay. I've got, today me and McKenna are out. McKenna had her first pedicure. I'm sharing this. Like, this is like an interactive post. I got 55 likes on it, 54 likes on it. Okay. As you see here, I'm sharing me. I'm not just talking about product business. Okay. But here I'm talking about the product. So this is a BFF shake that I made with our BFF product. Okay. Our best fat fuel. 20 people have liked it. Okay. Now I go down. You guys see how this is all within one day. Okay, so some of you guys are like wondering how often to post. I don't think you can post too much, but as you can see, that I'm not just posting about product. Okay, I'm sharing me using these products. Okay, I'm sharing some business testimonies. Now you're seeing some product posts. Okay, but as you guys can see, I'm very consistent with a couple things: sharing my life, write this down, sharing the products, and sharing the business. 3 things: life, product, and business. Now, why do we post about these 3 things? Well, number 1, we post about the products because we have to post about the products. People know we have products. Who's heard that TikTok sound? It's a small business. Someone is making candles and the sound is like, You have to post about your products for people to know that you have products. You have to post about your products for people to know that you have products, okay? Guys, I've been posting about my products for 5 years, every day, every single day, okay? Now, I know some of you are thinking, doesn't that get repetitive? No, and we're gonna explain why in a second. I'm gonna give you a system for that, okay? But we're talking about the products. Now, couple quick points for you as you talk about your product. So under posting, and I know we're taking notes because I would rather trust a short pencil than a long memory. Am I right? Okay. So under products, okay, I want you to take these couple different points about how you're going to post for the products, because guys, you're going to see a million posts that you copy and everything like that, but learn to like duplicate this a lot better throughout to let you feel good doing this, because you are not a copy and paste, okay? You are Randy, you are Tony, you are Roxanne, you are not It Works, you are not Jackie's copy and paste. So I really want you to step into like you here, okay? So as you start talking about the products, okay, Jessica keeps unmuting. So just I'm gonna keep you muted. Hopefully that's good. I think as you unmute, I'm muting you. Yeah, that's exactly what we were doing. Okay, so now we're good. Sorry, you kept trying to mute yourself and then I unmuted you and then I called you out for not being muted. That was me. Okay, I digress. Anyway, okay. So as we talk about the products, these are some tips I want you to know, okay? One, show your face. Show your face, okay? People do business with people they know, like, and trust. 100%, a million times over. Trust me when I say this. I know some of you, that makes you nervous. I promise you, show up where you are. Do it nervous, do it scared. If I brought you back 5 years ago to my first videos, they were not good. How does a baby learn how to walk? They just keep trying to walk until they get it. A baby never starts walking and says, you know what, not for me, I'm good, like, I don't need to do this. No, they literally just keep going. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do. Now, how do you show yourself making the products? Couple tips for you. If you have your hands on something from your kit, just show yourself. You know, show yourself mixing it. And guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, Jackie Elizabeth, on TikTok, Jackie Deering. I am blocked on TikTok for 3 days, so don't judge me if I don't post. And Facebook, Jackie Deering. I want you to see how I'm showing my products. You're going to see me do little mix-ups where I just take a water bottle, literally as simple as this, guys. I'm going to show you one way you can do it right now. Okay, set your phone up. Who has an iPhone here? Everybody? No, I'm just joking. Everybody, and if you don't, you gotta leave. I'm just joking. I know Android is superior. I get it. I worked at TELUS for like 7 years. It's a battle. It's a battle I play in my head every day, okay? But either way, on an iPhone or an Android, you should be able to do something called a time-lapse video. Or guys, even just literally set up your story. And listen, here's the thing. If you're like, I don't even know how to make a story, Google it. How to make a story on Instagram. It's one button. It's super easy. All I'm trying to teach you here is when you run into a roadblock, I want you to be like, okay, how do I figure this out? Google. Ask my upline. Super simple, okay? Now, one of the ways you can show yourself using your products, set up a time lapse, literally pour your products in. Okay, I just poured this. There's a fan here. I never thought about that. There's a fan right here. So all my collagen is everywhere. All right, don't do that. But that was really dumb. I don't know why I did that. Shake it up on your live, shake it up on your story, and just say, guys, this is the collagen. Now, as you talk about it, this is another tip when you talk about the products, okay? I want you to write this down. Lead with the benefits. Lead with the benefits. Don't just say, I've got collagen. It is so great. You will love it. Check my website. That's not doing anything for people. But if I make a story and I'm like shaking my collagen and I'm like, you guys, this literally has 5 types of collagen. Oh my gosh. The benefits of this are you're going to have longer hair, clearer skin, better mood, better focus, better sleep. Collagen aids in weight loss. It's going to help your skin be so much better. Hair longer. Like, oh my gosh, like here's some before and after pictures from previous clients. Like, do you see how leading with the benefits is something that is going to attract more people? Okay. So how do you find the benefits of the products? Well, 2 ways. You're going to go to your website, find your product that you want to talk about, scroll down to that product information thing that we talked about. It will literally say features and benefits on there. Other thing you can do is dissect the product. I mean, if you want to get super green and you're talking about the BFF and you're like, okay, the BFF has MCT oil. Okay, what are some benefits of MCT oil? Okay, it's really good for your brain. It's really good for your brain. It's really good for that focus, mental clarity. Guys, now all of a sudden when you're talking about your products, you're able to say, guys, this is, I want you to think about it this way. You need to deliver a solution through your product to a problem that someone might have. So when I talk about the cleanse and I can say, hey, if you're bloated or you have IBS, it's literally inflammation in your intestine. And when you drink our cleanse and it has that apple cider vinegar and that aloe vera in it, and you know, you like I know I'm getting crazy, but all I'm saying is spend a couple minutes learning a product. Don't learn all the products, learn 1 to 3. Start talking about them, okay? On your timeline. Okay? Number 2. I want you starting to talk about the business. Now, don't come in here and say, I've made $1 million with this business. I'm so excited. Okay. Like, no, you have to start where you're at. And I think that's great. When I started this business, before I made any money, the things that I would post about is I would say things like, you guys, I am just so excited. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I joined this business because I saw somebody else be successful. And I just want to put gas on the groceries on, in my house because of this. So I'm just excited. I would take pictures of me holding my baby. Mason was a newborn, and I'd be like, I'm talking to 3 people, and I'm just so grateful for the growth that I have in this. I'm thankful for the accountability. Talk about why you joined and where you're going. And let that come from a place of being true. Don't feel like you have to be like somebody else. Like, I really just want you to make this your journey. Like, share like there's no right or wrong here. There's not like a right way to do this or a wrong way to do this. I mean, there is a wrong way to do this, but trust me, like you'll know if it's the wrong way. But I really want you to just share you, right? Share, you'll see, and like we have examples of what we would call a lifestyle post, which would be something to attract distributors. But honestly, the best way for you to learn this is to follow people that are successful. See how they post. If you find a top earner that you loved, plug into them. See how they post. Okay. Now, the third thing, this is going to be probably what makes you guys either excited or you're going to be like, wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. Third thing that you need to post, and remember, why we're talking about posting is because without your business even being open, nothing else will work. Can you drop a 2 if that makes sense to you? Like, yeah, I understand that if I'm not posting, like my business isn't open. Okay. So the last thing I want you guys to post about is literally you. What makes you happy? What type of person are you? What do you like to do for fun? Like, are you a quirky, like kind of like, bubbly personality and you whatever, like, are you a homeschool mom? Like, post about that. Do you live on a farm and you cater to like all these animals? Post about that. Like, people, I swear, people will do business because you are you, not because you're a business. And also people do business. Okay, I have a question. Who on here we haven't spent much time connecting? Like, let's just say we haven't talked that much. How many of you feel like you know me? Me. Okay, why? Why do you feel like you know me? Why do you feel like you know me? Laurel. Laurel knows me a little too well, okay? So like, if Laurel ever tries to tell you something about me, she's lying, okay? I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Same with Krista. Some of these people have a little bit too much information that like, we might have to kill them if anything ever goes sideways, okay? Okay. So you guys feel like you know me because I share so much stuff outside of the business. And you guys, I will tell you why people come into network marketing and they get all hot and bothered and flustered is because they're like, oh, I'm posting about so much stuff and nothing's working. But it's like, yeah, man, nobody wants to just see product, post. Okay. Share who you are. And I promise you, you're safe to do that. Okay. And you are, and I wish I could like really just, I wish I could get this to whoever needs to hear it. But I remember hearing stuff like this when I started and just being like, man, I am not cut for this. Like, I've got a little bit of a background we won't go into, but like, I wasn't exactly the person that you would look at 5 years ago and be like, wow, she is gonna just kill it. Quite opposite. Okay. But the point is that I showed up as I was very consistently and I took people on the journey. whatever that looks like for you. Okay. So as we are posting, okay, and I'm going to go over some systems here to actually get you action, and then we're going to talk about your first promotion. So hang with me. We got about 20 more minutes, I think, before we're good. Okay. Now I'm gonna really quickly speak on consistency. Okay. I feel like this is really the number one thing that needs to be trained as a new distributor. What does consistency mean to you? I know some of you guys are quickly Googling it, like, oh my gosh, what's the definition of consistency? I don't even know the definition of consistency either, so don't worry. Okay, but consistency in this business is very important. Couple reasons. Number one, people need to watch you. Okay, like straight up, people. How many times? Okay, let's just do a little activity. How long did you need to watch the person for before you joined? From the first initial contact to the time you joined? A few weeks, 3 months. I was 3 years, 1.5 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 months, 2 weeks. Okay, 1 month, 1 month, 1 year, a couple days. Okay, do you guys see how there's a lot of different answers in here? So what that means is as you're posting, I don't want you to get caught up in how many people like your stuff, how many people view your stuff, how many people, nothing. I literally want you to emotionally detach yourself from this. And I want you to understand that this business is a 90-day business. Who can give me 90 days? I saw Mariah's little sly look there. She looked up. She's like, me. We like made serious eye contact there. I was like, Mariah was the only person on my stream. We just had a really good one-on-one call. Okay. This is a 90-day business. Okay, this is a 90-day business. Anybody here ever gardened before? Anybody ever here ever grew a vegetable or a fruit? Okay, I see Terry. I love gardening. Terry, okay, Terry, let me ask you this. When you plant a apple tree, okay, that's a bad example. I'm like, I'm not a very good gardener. I kill everything. When you plant a pepper plant, from okay, you put the seed in the ground, you cover it up. What is the last thing to sprout?
The roots.
Yeah, so it goes down and then the pepper, right? And then it comes up. So I can't sit here and give you guys gardening advice because I'm working on my 3rd garden for the season. That doesn't tell you how bad of a gardener I am. Like, it's my 3rd garden this season. Like, I've already uprooted twice, okay? We're working on it, okay? But here's the thing. Your business is the same thing. So you're going to come in and you're going to start planting. You're going to start talking. You're going to start talking and posting and doing the things and showing up to the trainings and feel like you're doing the most. Anybody ever gardened a garden? That sucks. There's no immediate return on that. You literally go outside, you dig the weeds up. It's like you're pulling up all your childhood trauma out of the garden and then all your past things. And then you finally get to the good part of planting the seeds. And then you're like, there's literally nothing here. This is awful. But what happens? You know that if you attend to the garden, love the garden, water the garden, be there for the garden, speak love over the garden, and also throw some Miracle-Gro on that baby, it's going to sprout. Okay? It's going to sprout. So I want you to think about that in consistency. And I'm going to give you guys the real Jackie here for a second. Most people will say, yeah, I get it. Like, I totally get it. But most people will statistically quit in their first 60 to 90 days of network marketing. Guys, I've been in this business for 5 years. When I say this to you, like, I'm not saying I think this will work. I'm saying, listen, I am not qualified. We just got our numbers today. Like, I'm not qualified for this. And that's why I can say, if I can figure this out, I swear to you, you can too. Your life can look very different in even a year. We're going to take step 1 today. But I need you to work through the consistency part, even when you feel like it's not working, even when your friends say, oh, you joined one of those things. Okay, I heard it too. Whenever someone tries to speak ill on you, heard it there. Like anybody that's ever done anything great, guys, like, okay, the guy that did KFC, you know, he got turned down like all the way up until he was 87 and was knocking door to door selling his chicken recipe. Okay, Oprah Winfrey, I forget her story, whatever. There was a story about Oprah Winfrey, but the other one I'm thinking about is the guy that created Starbucks. Okay, he got turned down 247 times before it became Starbucks. We never hear about that stuff, and I want you to remember this in the season of your business, that you're just going to keep showing up. You're going to keep showing up. Give it 90 days, not based on how you feel, based on what you want. Okay. And also, I want to say too, in that time, be committed to keep getting better. I truly believe that one of the best qualities a successful person in this business can have is to be hungry. Now, I'm curious in the comments, who truly feels, and if you're like, I don't know, like you might not be as like, and that's not a bad thing. We're going to develop this hunger, but who, I'm just curious right now, is like, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Like, I need this to work. Like, I'm just like, I'm so hungry. Like, I just need, like, it's like, what will you do? Like, whatever it takes, like any, you know? And so I'm saying this to you because I want you to know you will have hurdles in your first little months of your business. I mean, if I could quickly touch on mine, my first 5 distributors quit. Imagine that, like, just like doing all the things to be like, oh my gosh, I got 5 distributors for them to quit. Right? And I'm not saying that's going to be your story. I'm just saying you might have someone that says they're going to join on Friday and then they don't. And then you're like, oh, am I even good at this? Yes. Yes. Every single person has it inside of them. I promise you, to be good at this. It's literally just the mindset of treating it like a business. And most people are not programmed that way. Okay. Anybody on TikTok right now, the new trend is literally like, I say kid entrepreneurs, but like not kids, but like, you know, like the 19-year-old entrepreneurs that like just like the word, and they're like, if you just do yoga outside and read this one passage a day, you will be an entrepreneur and make $1 million a year if you just relax. Okay, no. We can keep this very simple, but we're going to keep moving it forward because a business needs to be consistent to see it grow. Okay. So let's talk about the systems that we will use to make this happen. Okay. So we've got the posting down. We've talked about the products, the business, and again, we're sharing ourselves. How are you going to get into the rhythm of doing this? Follow people. Who would I follow? Krista Santos. Who would I follow? Courtney Bowman. Who would I follow? Sherry Shaw. Who would I follow? Jackie Deering. Let me scroll through here. I'm going to scroll through some people. There's a lot of people. You know, Maggie Richardson, you're killing it. A lot of you guys are killing it. A lot of you guys, there's a lot of people. Okay. And you know what? Start checking the pages for the numbers, because when you see someone's name come up a bunch of times and again and again and again, you know, enrollments and customer enrollments, like they're doing it. So success leaves clues. Okay. So let's start talking about the systems that we're going to use to make this happen. Okay. Now in the comments, I want every single person to answer. There should be 85 comments on here. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I have no idea, 10 being I have got this down to a T. How do you feel about post to post? 10, 5, 7, 10, 6, 8, 3, 10, 2, 1, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 10, 7, whoa, 7, 7, 6, 7, trying to like, this is like that. Have you guys ever played that game where you have to like, the levels go and it gets faster and you have to like catch the ball and it's like, no one knows what I'm talking about? Okay, all right, well, we'll have to play that someday. It's a fun game. Thank you. Brianna knows what I'm talking about. It's like the, oh my gosh, you can't get back over. Okay. That's what was happening in my brain right there. And I was trying to read everyone's numbers. I was committed to reading everyone's numbers, but it's gone. Okay. So host to post. This is one of the systems that we are going to use to grow your friends list, which is important because guys, we could be posting the best posts all day long, but if we're not growing the eyes looking at them, you're gonna run into a standstill in your business. Can I get put a 0 in the comments if you were enrolled by somebody you've never met before this business? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so that should tell you how powerful growing your network is. It should also tell you that if your mom's best friend's cousin's dog doesn't want to join you, you're fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can literally have success and get your first 6 customers from people that aren't even in your life right now. I promise you that, because that's what we did. And it's crazy because a lot of the time, this is what I feel. A lot of the time, people don't want to be our first customers or our first distributors because they don't believe in us. Anybody ever feel that way? Like, oh, if my friend just believed in me, she'd be my first distributor. Or if my mom just believed in me, she'd be my first customer. You want to know how somebody believes in you? You want to know how to make someone believe in you? Don't quit. Be about your business. So that's what I did. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get 6 low customers. I'm going to show you how, but I will tell you what happens when you take your business seriously and you show that people that you care about and love you literally will join you. Krista Santos, I've known her my whole life. She didn't join me till I was probably a diamond or a double diamond. Courtney Bowman is literally my family. Like, we saw each other at dinner, and she had to wait until, you know what I mean? So it just goes to show you don't need your family to join you, but you need to take action for people to take you seriously, okay? So the first, I want you guys to write this down, okay? And we're gonna do a little refresh on Host to Post, and I'm gonna share my screen with you. I want you to look at Host to Post. I want you to write on your piece of paper, host a post, also known as hack. I feel like we could make like a theme song for hack, you know? Like I don't know, anyways, whatever. Okay, I digress. Anyways, I want you to look at this system as a lead generation tool for your business. Now, what a lot of network marketers do is they come in and they say, I got to get sales, and they become very snaky and like desperate. Okay, we don't like that vibe. Nobody likes that vibe. We want to be low key. We want to be cool. We want to play cool. Okay, we don't want to be pushy. So my goal every single day is to find leads, people who are interested in what we have. That's what a lead is. Now, statistically, just to give you guys some numbers here, 80% of sales are actually closed after the 12th contact, which is crazy to think about. Another statistic is that 50% of people will give up after their first no. So I'm like, that's the disconnect. Tony Robbins taught us that. Most people will hear no and quit. Most people will say yes after the 12th time you ask them. Okay, so that's a little craziness. Okay, so my goal with Host to Post is to find, that's a way for me to get new eyes looking at my content, where they are going to see what? Me being consistent. I saw Sherry Shaw. Consistent. So Host to Post is a way for you to expand your network, okay? So I'm gonna walk through this right here with you guys really quickly. We're gonna show you this, okay? So Host to Post is a giveaway that our team does every single month. Yes, they happen for real. They're always done live, and you're able to share them with your network, and you're able to have your network enter these, okay? So what Host to Post is where somebody will put up a status on Facebook or a post on Facebook just to be entered into the free draw that we do. And you guys all have access to this, okay? And so why this is so powerful is this is going to sign you customers, sign you distributors, and it's actually going to grow your network. So the first thing I want you guys to do while we're on here right now is I want you to stop, and I want you to go make a post on Facebook that says, my team and I are giving away $200 this Friday to help with bills. Leave me any emoji for a free entry. Something along those lines. If you're new, you can say something. I'm going to say a couple versions of these, okay? If you're new and say, I enrolled you, you can make a post that says, I've partnered with my friend Jackie to give away $200 this Friday to help with bills. Comment what time you're seeing this at for an entry. Something along those lines, okay? Even if nobody has posted for you, I want you to put this up right now, okay? So put this up on Facebook as a status. If you can, put it on a colored background, and I want you to put that up, okay? Now, this is starting the process of Host to Post, which is getting people to post for us for an entry. So I'm going to show you guys right here, basically how this works, okay? So you'll see if you go down my timeline, there's really two ways that you're going to get a post to post, okay? One is putting a post up for people to comment, and two is messaging for it, okay? So if you guys can see my screen here, you'll see this is one. I am blessing, so just so you guys know, the giveaway in August is we're giving away $800 total, and every Friday we're doing a draw for $200 each. So 4 winners, $200 each Friday. So I put this up. I am blessing 4 people with $200 each to help with bills. Winners are announced every Friday. Tell me how you fold your towels. Like, I don't really care how they fold their towels, but it could be anything. Tell me your favorite pizza flavor. Tell me your favorite ice cream flavor, okay? And then what's going to start happening is you're going to start having people answer whatever that question was to get entered into the draw, okay? So I'm just going to show you here what happens. Let me find someone who I know has posted for me. I'm just going to show you this system and how powerful it is, okay? So as you can see, when someone comments, I'm going to say I sent you a PM, a private message, whatever. And then I message people the same thing literally every time. And I'm going to show you where you can find this in your boards. Okay. And I'll show you guys where you can get this in your phone. So what I do is I literally use this as a system. Okay. So I'm going to show you. So when someone comments on my post, I just say like, hey, I just saw that you commented on my post. I'd love to get you entered. Like, this is what it is. Would you be willing to share for me so I can get you into the giveaway? Now, when they say yes, I'm giving everybody a host to post, and I'm saying like, awesome, thank you so much. Please just post this on your wall and let me know when it's up so I can enter you. Here's the post, okay? So what happens is people will start to post, right? So right here is where she posted for me. Now, here's a system for you on how to keep it organized and how this will grow your business. The first thing that I do is I come here and I just click these three dots and I click Save Post. Now, I have a collection that I've titled just by clicking New Collection, and I titled it August 2021 Host to Post, and I always do them by month. So if I have a host to post that's been up in August, I will save it to my August collection, and I will click Done, okay? So I've now saved this to my collection. Now, a little tip for you guys, I'm going to show you where to find this in the boards. You could have people put up different types of posts. So what you just saw me put up when she posted about the giveaway, that's something that I usually call half on steroids. Okay, so I want you to put like half steroids equals grow my network. It's gonna really quickly grow your network, and I'll show you why. Okay, so it's really, really quickly gonna grow the eyes and the friends that you have on your timeline. Okay. Now, another type of status that they could put up for you is about a product. So a tip for you is if you're going to do product host to posts, make sure it's a product that you're posting about. So make sure it's one of those three products that you've decided to post about. Okay. So what has happened is now people are putting up posts. We're saving them to a collection. Can I just get like an eye contact and a yes if we're following this and it's making sense? We're clear. Jackie's not confusing you. Nobody's having a brain aneurysm because I'm speaking too fast or like telling you a million side stories. We're good. Okay, great. So now that we have those collections saved, okay, now that we have people posting for us, I'm going to show you the next step. Okay. So very quickly, once somebody posts for me, I usually will just copy their name. And you can do this all at once, or you can take time to do this at your own time. It's whatever you want. But I will show you where in the team page you can enter these people into the giveaway to make sure that they actually get entered. So as you can see, I just came to our Diamond Tribe team page. Everything that's worth pinning is at the top under announcements. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go find the current host to post giveaway. So you'll see it's August host to post, $800 total. And then every month there will just be a Google document that you'll be able to enter your people. And this is how they get entered. This is how it's legitimate. So make sure you're entering your people. And all I do is I just put my name, and then I would just paste that person's name there and they're entered. Okay. So now we've talked about getting host to post up. Okay. But as you can imagine, you could do this all day and get 1 million up a day, but how does this transfer into business? Right. So I'm going to show you where you can go follow up and find your previous host post. So I'm going to go right on the left-hand side here, and I'm going to click saved. And under my saved collection, I have these are all of my collections. So as you can see, I can go back into like March and February. I have a lot of collections here. Okay. So I'll have more than you because I have different collections for different things. Yours should really just be like all the host to post. Okay. So if I click this right here, this is bringing me to all of my host to posts. And so as you can see for August, these are all of the different posts that people have put up for me. And a lot of what you guys can see, I just want to make sure we're retaining this. All of the host to posts that I'm putting up, you're seeing them, they're the post about the giveaway. Do you see that they're not about the product? How they're all about the giveaway, right? So what happens is I could go down each of these. Okay, so this is the one I just saved. Now look at what happens, okay? So my friend Elisa is posting about my giveaway that I'm doing. And again, guys, even if you're not doing the giveaway, you can still put your name, Because when I go live or Krista goes live to do the giveaway or Courtney or Maggie goes live to do the giveaway, you're going to be able to share it. So we make that live video very accessible in all of our chats and everything. So you'll be able to actually share it with your network so they'll see it's done. And all the previous winners are always posted. So just know that you want to put your name, but you never have to give the money. Our team does it. We've been doing it for 4 years, every single time somebody gets paid out. So don't worry. But what starts to happen is now Elisa's network is starting to comment. Now I'm going to share my screen with you guys on my phone so I can show you the exact process of what I do from here. So I really want you guys to follow this, okay? So same thing on my phone. You guys can see my phone here, right? My screen? Can you guys see it? Yes, okay. So now the same thing, guys. If I go here, I go to my saved collection. I have my August 2021 HAPs. This is such an incredible system for you to grow your network. So what I will do is I will literally just come down here. I'm going to go reply to her comment. So all of these people are not people in my friends list yet. These are all Elisa's friends. So all I do is I just go into my boards, which you should all have. I go under my new distributor board and just under host to post, okay? And then all I'm doing is I'm just scrolling to the bottom. Somebody has, or no, sorry. Sorry. Scratch that. I got to add that in there. I'm going to add this in there, but basically there's a button that says, please add me as, whoop, not that word, as a friend or follow me. And actually don't put follow me. I have 5,000 friends, so they have to follow me. Just say, please add me as a friend and message me the word giveaway. Okay, that's all I say. Thank you. Kristy just sent me the actual thing. Hi, please add me as a friend. And whoops. Okay, hold on. More copy. Okay, so I'm just going like this. Okay, I'll put this right in the board. Okay, and actually while I'm here, why don't I just show you how to add something to the board if you want to do that for your own board. All I'm literally doing is going to my boards. I'm going to where I want to add it. And I'm just going to add that right there. Commented on HAP on steroids. Okay, so as I added this, this is all in your board. So this actually updates for yours as well. So what I start doing, and guys, you don't have to do this all at once. Like when you get into the rhythm of this, you will have so many host to post up that you can't respond to everybody at once. You're just always, you're always going to be able to check back. Okay. So all I'm doing is I'm just going like this. Please add me as a friend and message me the word giveaway. Okay. Same thing. Please add me as a friend and message me the word giveaway. And I will do this on every single comment. Sometimes so I don't get blocked, I might switch it up a little bit. I might say, hey Nancy, right? Maybe I add her name in there, but this is what I'm doing, okay? So what's gonna start happening is these people that are commenting are gonna start adding you as a friend and they're gonna message you the word giveaway. Like if I were to go in my inbox and if I were to search the word giveaway, there is there's just so many messages forever that literally somebody would have said giveaway, just messaging me the word giveaway. Okay. So now I add them as a friend, I get them into my network, and now this is where they're watching me be consistent. So guys, this is where you're going to have new people seeing your stuff. Now, here's something for you that's really going to help you. I stop sharing screen because I want to look at your face. Okay. So how are we going to sign customers? Well, we're getting people into our network. Maybe we're throwing up host to posts for customers, right? Like maybe we're throwing a host to post up about the product. Okay, we're growing our eyes, looking at our stuff. We're talking about the products. We're going to sign customers, but I will show you how I sign distributors. Okay, this is another system that you can use. Now, unless somebody has told you otherwise, to use their potentials page, you can use theirs. If you're working with your enroller, you're going to know whose page to use. If you haven't heard whose page to use, you're going to use mine. Okay. So what I mean by that is after somebody posts for you, okay, I will say, Okay, so when somebody posts for me, let's just say I'm going to pretend it's Krista. I'm going to pretend I'm having the conversation with Krista. So let's say Krista posts for me and she gets the status up. So I save it. I you know, like get the post up, I enter her. This is a system that I want you using literally every single time. Okay. I go under my boards, under my hacks, I go, thank you for posting that. Side note, have you ever thought about doing what I do for extra income? Now, guys, you can literally like, I can keep you guys on the screen and look at you and do this. This is way better. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can see both of you guys now. Even if you're brand new and you're like, I don't know how to start a distributor, what the heck? You can use this system. Even if you have no idea, you can use the system. So if Krista goes, oh, well, what do you do? My answer, look at that. My answer would be, oh, I do network marketing. I would be like, I do network marketing. Sometimes I'll say like, oh, I've been doing this for 5 years. Like, would you be open to the info? If you're new, I'd say, oh, I do network marketing. I'm actually on one of the top teams in the company. Would you be open to the info? That's all I say. Okay. When they say yes, guys, this is what I do. Okay, great. Here's a link to a group that better explains what I do. And guys, this is all under the board, okay? So again, just to show you again, under the boards, new distributor board, post to post, I have asking somebody to post for you. When they say yes, here's the post. This is what you send them after the post. And if they say yes to info, bring them in this page. So it just says, here's a video, you know, I'm going to get you in here, request the page. Once you're in, I'm going to tag you in a video. Let me know when you're done. This system is called add, tag, message. We add them to the group, we tag them in the video, we message them to follow up. So if you're not in this group or whoever's group you're using, I've seen I approve of every group I've seen. So the message is going to be the same. Okay. Doesn't matter the video. It matters the system. Get them into this group, whatever group you're using, tag them in the video. And you guys, this is how I sign all of my distributors. There's a video here. It's literally from 2019. It explains everything that we do. Some people are like, well, where's the updated? Okay, we have an updated video if anybody's weird like that and wants to know that we're still alive and kicking. So this is from the other day. But this video is just a pinned video and it has all of the information in it. Okay, it has all the information. And so here's the thing. This is what I want you, this is how we're going to transfer this into leads. Okay. You're going to have your little book. Where is my thing? You're going to have your book, and literally, guys, we're just writing down leads. Every single day, I literally write in a little cheap notebook, the date at the top, if somebody is a potential customer, their name, or a potential distributor. If you bring somebody into that group, you should be writing their name down. They're interested in making money. They're going to want to make money until they make money. Like, that's the thing. People want to do it until they do it. And so just like we mentioned, you know, 12 times of contact before the average person goes, like, have their names written down. So now our system is starting to look like a well-oiled machine. Do we feel this? We're growing our network from host to post. Anybody that posts for us, okay, we're getting them in the make money from homepage. We're open for business because we're talking about our products. We're talking about the business. We're not just shutting down our shop for a week and disappearing and then coming back like nothing happened. Like, build trust with your network. Show up. Even if it's not at a level 10 every day. I find just doing a little bit, bringing it along is going to move you mountains. Okay. Last thing, I know I'm a little over time. Okay. I'm going to get this done in 5 minutes and then we're going to have about 5 minutes to look over pages. Okay. Let's talk about your first promotion. Who's ready for this? How to make 300. We're going to map this out. Okay. I want you guys to write down first promotion. Okay. All right. So your first promotion, we're going to be focusing on our core rank. Okay. Now our core rank is actually the first rank in this company. And it's the most important because if you can get to this rank and just understand it, you're going to be able to teach it. And I think, like, again, speaking on that $300 a month average, like, I think we've already decided that's a really good first goal to come into this business and accomplish. Am I right? Like, if we could come in and knock $300 off, like, wouldn't you have a little bit of belief in yourself to go further? Okay. So your first rank is something that we call executive. This is our core rank, okay? Now I'm going to show you in eSuite where you can find a chart to print this off for those of you that are visual. So if you log into eSuite, you will also have this in our boards, but just to show you where you can find this, if you look in your under the boards, under ranks, charts to promote, you'll find these. But if you click document library in eSuite, this is where you're going to have all of our charts. Actually, you know what I'll do? I don't know if they have executive in here anymore. I'm just going to send it in the, where to find it. Yeah, I'll just show you where to find it in here. Hold on, hold the phone. We're going to just screen share my cell phone. Okay. So I am going to send, I'm going to show you where to find it, and I'm going to send this to Krista so you guys can see exactly what this chart looks like, okay? So, why can't I mute you? There you go. All right. So in the Diamond Tribe board, if you just scroll down, there's going to be charts for promotions, okay? So these are the charts for promotions. I know there's a lot going on here. I don't want you looking past the rank that you're at right now. I want you to build to the rank that you're at. So executive is what we're talking about. This is going to be our core rank, okay? So if we look at executive, the average is $231 a month, and that's before any bonuses. That's before your fast start bonus. That's before all of it, okay? So let's talk about what executive is. I know it's kind of confusing looking at a chart. We're going to keep this very simple. For you to hit your first promotion, you need 2 people who want to be a distributor. So 2 people. Now tell me in the comments, how are we getting distributors? If I had to ask for 2 tips on how we're going to get distributors, what would you say? It could be a system. It could be a daily method of operation. How are we gonna start the process of finding people that are interested in doing this? Okay, yes, asking is a great one. Again, showcasing who you are, right? Being you, showing your face, but also host a post. Host a post, okay? Now remember, you may ask, I may say to Krista, hey Krista, have you thought about doing what I do? And she might say, oh, no. But guess what Krista's doing? She's coming to my page. Now I'm putting on a show, right? I'm not giving her something not to watch. And guess what? Krista could be like Jackie, where it was a solid no, and then oops, baby, how do I work from home? Okay. So I need you to bring it back to the planting method here, that we're not trying to sign up 2 distributors today. I don't want you to like beat yourself up for not being good at this. This is a process. And you are going to kill this. You're going to rock at this, but you have to stick with it. So yes, host a post. The more giveaway posts that you get up, think about this, guys. Like, you think that, okay, anybody feel, just tell me right now, there's nobody in my network that will post for me. I've asked everybody and nobody will post for me. Come on, you can be honest. It's okay. Who feels like that? Listen, Linda. Linda, remember that? Listen, Linda. That is so normal. Everybody has felt this at some point, but I want to give you the solution, okay? It's all about growing your network. When I came in, I was like, man, nobody wants this. I said that. No, I've talked to everybody and everybody said no, but everybody was like my mom and like my friends from high school that like weren't even my friends from high school, okay? I promise you, but I'll tell you right now, I'll show you the power of I'll show you the power of host to post on steroids. Okay, because I right now could be like, you know what? I've been in for 5 years. I've exhausted my network. They've already joined me, or they've not, or they don't want it, or they bought my product. Well, watch this. This is why I do host to post with steroids. All these people will be in my network. Look at that. All those people that just commented there, they'll be in my network too. Not all of them, by the way. Those 2 people. Oh, that one didn't get any comments. That's okay. That one got a bunch. Look at all these people. Look at this. Elijah. Look at, let's see if any of them have accepted my friend request. That one is from today. We weren't friends. Now we're friends. Okay. So if you are feeling stuck in the amount of people that you have, my homework for you is to do 3 weeks, only host to post on steroids. So the system is host to post on steroids, posting about the giveaway. Every person that messages, look at when Jennifer commented on that post about the giveaway, same thing. Hey, Jennifer, I just saw you commented on my post. Literally, it's all here. Yeah, sure, I'll post it. Awesome. Here's my towel. Now, when she posts it, she hasn't read it yet. Guess where I'm working? Her network, okay? So, Hap on Steroids is just the giveaway post, yes. So refresh your network, okay? I want you to look at how many friends you have right now and go grow it. Go grow it by 500 by the end of the month. That's a lot. Okay, that's a high goal. Okay, that's for the crazies of the group. I think if you're just starting, I think for you to grow your friends by 50 people, you should be very proud of. I think that's a very great step by the end of the month. And then don't stop there. Keep it going. Okay. So, how are we getting distributors? Hap on Steroids. All these new people that are now in my network are watching me post about, oh my gosh, you know what? She's at a manicure with her daughter on a Monday. Like what, I'm just dripping my life in. Okay. Getting them in the Make Money from homepage. Those are your 2 distributors that you are going to need for executive. Okay. Now, for you to actually get executive, when you have your 2 distributors, you're going to be set up for your promotion. That means that you have 2 distributors in the right spot. Now what you need is about 13 customers. That's it. 13 customers. Who here thinks that even though they're a little sketchy, it's a little new, who here thinks that they could be confident that they could just sign 13 customers? Tell me in the comments. Who has a little belief that they can just sign 13? And guys, it doesn't have to be your first month. You don't have to go executive in your first month. Like my first paycheck was $30. I didn't even go executive in my first month. But I will tell you, our customers order once a month for 3 months. So if you make it your goal to sign 13 customers this month, that's just month 1 of that. You know what I mean? Like next month, you still have those 13 customers that are coming through again. So this is where the compound goes. And guys, we're going to go past executive. I believe you guys are, if you want to go past executive, you can absolutely do it. But let's start here. And guys, if you're already past executive, teach your team this. 2 people, 13 customers. 13 pick 3s is literally executive. Okay? So I want you focusing on not the how, like, oh my gosh, it can be very overwhelming. I get it. Coming into this space sometimes is very like, it can be a lot, it's like, oh my goodness, like there's so much to learn. And I just encourage you to fail forward and fail fast. Okay. I promise you will see me probably fail more than a lot of people if you watch me close enough. But that's why I win very consistently. And so some of you guys are just like, I don't want to fail because that means it's bad. No. It's actually such a win. Like you can't be successful without failing. Like that's what success is built on. So my goal for you guys is to keep this very simple. I want you to have fun with your business. I want you to understand that this doesn't have to be a come in and like kill yourself and go work till you're just like, I don't want to do this. Have fun with it. Find your little niche. Like find what works for you, but trust these systems because they work. And my biggest tip for you is to truly just be consistent. Okay. How do we feel about tonight's training? Like okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to take 3 people's pages. Okay. I'm going to take 3 people's pages to look through. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you my phone number and you guys are going to text me. I'm going to take 5 people and listen, don't text me because if your page is awful, I'm going to say it. And I'm glad that I'm not going to say it's awful because my page was awful when I started too, but I am going to tell you what you can fix. Okay. So it's a really great learning experience. You should definitely stay on for this. Some of you guys are just like, shut up, give me your phone number so I can text you. I'll take the first 5 people. Okay. My phone number is 586-1500 and tell me your Facebook name, okay? I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna pick it apart and I'm gonna tell you what I would change, okay? So, all right, I'm getting some text messages in. So number one, I've got, okay. Sarah Short. Okay, so I'll tell you what's great, and I'm just gonna pick it apart. Okay, so love this profile picture. The reason that I love it is it's a crisp, clear photo of Sarah. There's nobody else in it. She looks great. It's popping, like it looks like it's a color pop. Like I like the red shirt. Don't really love this cover photo. I believe that your cover photo should have you in it. Like have you in the cover photo. And is that you? I don't even know if that's you, but I would have a more crisp, clear photo. Okay, switch up your cover photo. I love your profile picture. And I love your bio. Fear doesn't make you freeze. It's motivation to do better. You're a mom to 2 kids. Okay, I love that she doesn't have anything. It works. I love all of that. Okay. Now coming down here, she has where she's went to school, where she lives. I like, these are all right, just don't have 500 of them, like, because when you have so many of them, it just looks busy. You need it to look clean, okay? Like you want it to look clean. So from here up, it looks clean. Her photos here are good. You know, I maybe would add one more there just to complete it. And I would probably switch up some of these photos because you want it to look eye-catching. Like you don't have to be, like when you look at my photos, I look like this a lot of the time, like my hair's in a bun, whatever. But the like the brightness of the pictures, like this one here, I wouldn't have. Like these two side by side, I wouldn't have. Mind you, I'm picking this apart more than anybody else ever will, obviously. Like no potentials. I'm sure it's gonna go down and be like, oh my gosh, can you believe she has 2 pictures of her dog here? Yeah, right, unfollow. Like no. But what I am trying to say is like on social media, you want to catch their attention. So I would switch that up. Okay, so you know, here she's got to host a post about the giveaway, which is awesome. You know, what's for dinner? That's a good interactive post. Even a picture like this though, like I would take that extra second to get a little bit better lighting, probably take that stuff out in the background. And guys, listen, I'm the master of this. Like Mike makes fun of me when I go to take a picture in my kitchen. It's literally like this. I'm like, well, gotta move everything aside. I'm just gonna take this one little, he's like, aren't you gonna clean up? I'm like, no, I have it perfectly angled so it looks like this is clean, okay? And it looks like this is the only thing on my counter, but if you shift the camera 1 minute, like 1 millimeter to the left, you're gonna see my laundry on my kitchen. So something like that will make the biggest difference in your post, right? How, like, if you were to hold up your plate in front of a window with good lighting, it would make all the difference, okay? This is great, sharing a win from the business, 2 of the top earners on our team, so that's awesome. Now, you know, as I scroll down this, the only thing that I'm really noticing is I don't really know who Sarah is. Like, what if I were to be like, okay, if I scroll down for your page in a minute, like, am I finding out who you are as a person? Like, yes, you have the posts, you have the product post, that's awesome. But again, make sure to have more content to allow your followers get to know you know, through who you are. And don't feel like you always have to have content. It can be as simple as, let's say if you're so passionate about cooking with a crock pot, maybe you just go to Google and you Google what are the best crock pot recipes, and you take that picture and that recipe and you share it on your wall because you are just known for being the crock pot queen or whatever it is, you know? So like whatever it is for you, adding that in there. But again, you're posting a good amount. You have a lot of live videos, which is great. And again, the consistency of doing the things is going to increase your views. So as you can see, this, right? Like this is a cute mom moment. Like moms are gonna be like, oh, that's so cute. There's 20 people that like this, okay? There is 0 people that like your business post. What does that tell me? People are watching you. They're not interacting with you in business, which is fine. But a lot of people will look at this and be like, oh my gosh, nobody's interested. No, they're watching you. They're watching you. So how you're going to move that meter along faster with people is giving them something to know, moving their believe meter along to like getting to know you faster. Okay. Let me do another one. Okay. Let me do Randy Lynn. Okay. So let's look at Randy. So really, I actually liked your cover photo and your picture because it shows it's you. Like, yes, she's in her picture. Yes, she's in her cover photo. No question that Randy's a real person. Okay. Mom of 2, 27, Jesus Christ follower, engaged to Scott. I love this. Okay, let's scroll down. Love these. I love this. I love this. Okay. Now for the picture, I do like this picture. I think it could be better quality lighting. Like I think like guys, I'm telling you, invest in a $5 ring light. Like go on Amazon, get a ring light, makes a huge difference. Okay. Like, can you guys see me still? Oh yeah. Okay. I forgot where I was. Okay. Ring light. No ring light. Ring light makes a big difference. Okay. Literally, if you don't have a ring light, prop your phone up on your windowsill. I like to take my pictures outside. Make it just crisp, okay? Live video, good. Live is great. Keep going live. Now, the only thing I would tell you personally is I don't think you're posting enough. Now, if I have to go down 3 days to see 3 posts, now I'm going to show you something, okay? If I were to go down my timeline and look at my news feed, and listen, guys, I know we're a little over. I'm gonna do one more because normally I like to keep our trainings like 50 minutes. So I hope you're getting value out of this, but we'll do one more, okay? Now, if I look down my news feed, do you see how this is 1 hour ago? Then this is 1 minute ago. Then this is 3 minutes ago. Then this is 1 hour ago. Then this is 2 minutes ago. Then this is 17 minutes ago. Then this is 35 minutes ago. Then this is 8 hours ago. Okay, so what that should tell you is that it's not showing you things based on time. It's showing you things based on relevancy. And so you need to be in people's network to remain relevant. Now, products, lifestyle, things about you, okay? When I have my things about me in people's newsfeed, that's what's getting interaction. When now I'm sharing who I am, what I like, whatever I'm sharing, and Shayla sees a picture about me eating a charcuterie board with all this weird meat, because that's what Mike likes to do, and that's kind of part of our niche, and they like it, nothing about the business, they comment on that post, Facebook is saying, oh, Shayla and Jackie are friends, they want to see more of Jackie's posts. But if you're not even getting in people's news feeds, like you're probably missing a lot of business. And so there is a reason I post every day, multiple times a day usually. And I know that seems like a lot if you're new, so I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, I have to come in and start posting 5 times a day. No, start slow, but you're going to find as you build this business and as you really get connected with like what your pillars are and like who you are outside of the business, it's going to be easy for you to share stuff. It's not going to be like, oh, I got to post again about the business. No, it's once you see the value of being consistent in that way, it will just come, right? So like I literally, I mean, there's some days where, yeah, maybe I fire 2 posts off, but I would say most days I'm at least 3, okay? But you're going live, that's incredible. This is a good interactive post. Again, scrolling down though, like I would say the same thing is I really am seeing so much about the business and not enough about who you are. I mean, I remember this is a power hour one. This is a good one. But there could have been a lot since then. And I think what you're doing, Randy, and correct me if I'm wrong, is if you're just you're like, okay, I got to post for the business. I got to post for the business. I got to post for the business. And then you're doing that, incorporate you in here more often. Okay. But I think, again, like I said, I would rather have someone that's like willing to do the things and like, coach them in this direction than someone that's just like, I'm not going to do anything. So just know that you guys, even being on this call and being willing to post, like I said, if I took you back 5 years ago, I would have not been, I'm on level 15. You guys like, don't be like, oh, I'm not good at this. No, you get better by just doing it. Okay. Let's do one more. I'm going to do Kristy Davis because I see her text message there. Okay, so Kristy Davis, yeah, we got a good profile picture up there. Okay, good profile picture, good cover photo. Yeah, love this. I can tell that you've done this quite a bit. Like you've switched this up a little bit. So I really like this. I would put Vancouver Island in here because I think just living in a small town on Vancouver Island, you could really grow locally. I would have that in here. Now these photos are good. Actually, it kind of is like, what is she doing? Like, what are all those cars? Like, it kind of like speaks curiosity. I'm like, kind of like, that's kind of crazy. So yeah, I like those. You guys, stuff like this is money. Like these kind of posts, this is shareable content. People are literally going to come here and click share. So if you ever see a post like this that you want to share, don't share it, steal it, post it. Welcome to social media. Now people are going to share your stuff. You know, this is great, right? She's showing herself out with the family. You know, so we've got business interactive, we've got host to post on here. You know, she's sharing her dog. This is all within one day. Okay, this is a really good way to showcase the product, you know, showing that Chinese food, what is that? I love covering the label a little bit so they have to ask, like, what does that say? And I'm like, oh, what? You know, I leave curiosity, right? So even like having the 2 pills in your hand over your food, smart way to do that. But yeah, and again too, like as I go down, like you have a lot of product, you got a lot of family. I would say keep up with that 15-day live challenge. I can see you on there. You're feeding the goats a year ago in Comox, BC, I'm assuming. Goats on the roof, right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I think I'm right. Anyways, those are, you know, I think those profiles are good. Go look at yours. I've done one of these live videos in the team page, so you can get one more in depth. So you can, okay, yeah, and so again, guys, it's really just getting into this system. So if I could recap this training in like 1 minute, it's going to be get your page looking good, get consistent in what your daily actions, give yourself a goal, okay? Give yourself a goal that you will accomplish each day. Just do a little bit more. It doesn't have to be my list. Get a little bit better each day. I'm telling you, success compounds. Success will not compound if you just don't get a little bit better each day. Okay, so last thing I want to leave you with, and then I'm going to actually quickly pass the mic to Kristy. I literally, if you want to add anything on, I literally forgot. Okay, I had a brain wreck. Let me know if you want to add anything, if I missed anything. This is what I want you guys to do. Okay, this is my last piece for you, to measure growth. Okay, write down, how am I going to measure growth? Number 1, how many post to post are you getting up each day? How many haps are you getting up each day? Set a goal for yourself. If you're brand new, I think 5 is a great goal. I think once you can get 5 done in a row a couple days, I think you should up it to 10. Okay, and you're really going to see that compound. Okay. Now, how you're going to build that belief in yourself is when you set a goal and you accomplish it. How you're going to feel all hard and down on yourself is when you say, oh, there's another thing I told myself I was going to do and I never did it. Okay, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. That never feels good. Set yourself a goal. Okay, how many haps are you getting up a day? Tell me in the comments. What do you commit to for the next 90 days? And you know what? Break down a daily goal, but give it a week. Give it as a week goal. So if you want to get done 10 a day, that's 70 a week. So if you have a day where you get done 9, you're going to do 11 the next day. You're not going to be hard on yourself. You're not going to be like, oh, I suck at this. No, you're going to be like, pivot. Okay, next. Okay, so 10 a day, 20 a day, 20 a day, 5, 10. Great. Now, how many new leads do you want to get each day? And a lead is just someone that is interested in what you have. No pressure. We're not gonna hold a gun to their head and make them buy. Okay, guns are illegal here in Canada. We can't do that here. I'm just joking. We can't do that in the US either. So don't use that as your strategy. It won't work. Okay, you'll go to jail. Okay, how many leads do you want to get each day? And track them, because we have conference coming in September, you guys. By the way, if you don't have your ticket to conference, get that today. It's an e-suite under orders. It's going to be your summer conference ticket. It's virtual. Okay. Have a goal on how many leads you want to get per day. Okay, so you want to come into conference with a book of leads. Like, oh my gosh, I have just filled up my leads. Okay, like I have a bunch of people that are interested in what I have. Okay, so how many haps do you want up? How many leads do you want? And I think you should do one thing that scares you each day. Maybe that's a TikTok. Maybe that's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what an Instagram reel is. I'm going to Instagram reel. I'm going to Instagram what an Instagram reel is. No, I'm going to Google what an Instagram reel is. I'm getting confused with all the things. Okay, maybe it's, I'm going to reach out to someone that I admire and like ask them to do a one-on-one live with me. Maybe that's what you do, you know? Like maybe you maybe you just commit. I see Carolyn, me and Carolyn are doing our one-on-one live. We got to plan that, by the way. Do we have a date for that yet? Let's do it like tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow if you're free. I'm free tomorrow. Okay, so you guys can hop on me and Carolyn's live. We're gonna do an interview thing, whatever. Do something every day that scares you. This Zoom was scary for you. Is it still scary for you? Tell me, are we still scared? Did I scare anybody today? I'm a little scary. I'm scarier in real life. I'm like,
When you started talking about guns.
as soon as I start talking about guns, don't worry. We only have water guns here and I have a good aim. Yeah, like 2 minutes. I was calm today. Must be these essential oils I have here. Just joking. There's no essential oils. It's an essential oil diffuser. I should put some essential oils in there. I really got to chill out. Okay. Do we feel good? Do we feel good? Do we feel belief? Do we feel like I can do this?
I'm going to add one thing that I think is a little tip that Amber Parker shared it a few weeks ago on our team Zoom. And if you weren't on that Zoom, this is a great habit to build in to, is whatever time of night it is before you go to bed, half an hour before that, message 30 people to ask them to post a post for you, and then turn off your phone and go to bed. Then when you get up in the morning and you turn on your phone, there's going to be good stuff there. There's going to be a couple people at least saying yes, and it feels good to start your day that way. And so that I think that's such a valuable thing, and make it a goal. Like make it say how many you decide. 20 messages are you going to send out before bed, or 30? But just decide that, and maybe decide that in your smaller team chat where you can be like, hey guys, I'm doing this. Do you want to do this with me? Who wants to check in at night? Like as we're just signing off for bed and say, hey, I just sent my 20 messages. I just sent my 30, good night. But such a good technique to do.
I love that. Well, guys, this has been fun. I'm so sorry it was an hour and a half. I just felt we really deep dive into a lot. Normally our trainings are not this long. We keep it about 40 minutes to an hour. But we'll wrap this up. I appreciate your guys' time. I'm excited for you. And yeah, I'm excited to just like watch your guys' journey. Let's start it at executive and let's grow it, because once you see it happen, it's really just repeating the same process to get to the next level. So anyways, guys, I'm really excited for you. If you need me, my phone number, you guys have it. Text me is the best way to get a hold of me. I'm trying to get back to everybody as quick as I can, but yeah, guys, I'm really excited for you, and we're just really thankful to have you on the team. So we'll see you tomorrow. I will be doing a power hour at 7 a.m. We're just going to put on some training and do hops together. So if you want to come on, feel free. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.